Tonight, I feel the earth move in Muswellbrook. Our specialist reporting team hunting for bargains.
$45.
Lithium ion batteries up in flames. And social media addicts learn the ancient art of reading.
Live from the University of Newcastle, this is Newcastle Tonight with Peter Hislop.
Good evening, I'm Peter Hislop and you're not. Kind of not really live from Newcastle, and a week late. If we were on commercial television, we'd be cooked. Welcome to Newcastle Tonight, where we'll bring you the stories from all around the Hunter that you may not have heard in the news. And tonight, we have a magnitude of stories for you. Get it? First up, the Newcastle earthquake. No, it's not 1989, it's Muswellbrook in 2024. Same difference. On Friday, the 23rd of August, the 4.7 magnitude quake hit without warning, with the epicentre in Denman. Mother Nature and the mining industry are reportedly pointing the finger at each other for who caused it. Another 4.5 magnitude quake hit on Saturday. Were you awake to feel the quakes? Well, Samuel Cox joins us now from the newsroom. Coxie, tell us more about the biggest heebie-jeebies in recent memory.
Thank you, Peter. On Friday, a magnitude 4.7 earthquake shook the Hunter. The epicentre was at Denman, but the quake was felt as far north as Coffs Harbour and as far south as Canberra. Of course, Novocastrians went into autopilot, thinking it was an explosion from the BHP, which has been closed for 20 years, or a ship slamming into Kooragang Island. But look at all these Sydney snowflakes submitting reports thinking the world was about to end. Soft. Hang on, I can confirm we've obtained exclusive footage of the quake, which is coming to air now. I believe this footage is from the Lake Macquarie and Newcastle region. One chimney came down at Muswellbrook and the networks went absolutely berserk, running wall-to-wall coverage of anything that moved. But this real estate agent in Muswellbrook was pure gold when speaking to the ABC.
Still got the old builder's name on it.
Hello, L-O-W-E.
Yep, he was the builder. Wonder if he does warranty.
And did I mention that one chimney came down? Well, you wouldn't think it on the other networks. You'd think the entire country was falling apart.
It's been a day of mayhem across the Hunter, a powerful earthquake causing widespread damage, blackouts, even forcing schools to evacuate.
One thing you'll notice about Muswellbrook is that it's surrounded by coal mines. The question on everyone's lips is whether mining activity had anything to do with it. As of yet, there's no answer. Back to you in the studio.
Samuel Cox there, he's too zoomed in. Well, firefighters are warning locals to watch out for lithium ion batteries. Look out! Look, what? See, I told you, it's the biggest headache fireys are dealing with, household lithium ion batteries. They're causing residential and commercial fires across the Hunter, up to 6 blazes per week. Well, firefighters could be saving cats from trees or posing on calendars. So why the calendar shortage? More of me. From garbage trucks to tradie tools, lithium-ion batteries are wreaking havoc in Hunter homes and businesses and making fires harder to fight. Fire and Rescue New South Wales this year estimated they're dealing with 5 battery blazes per week. That's 185 fires from January to August, up from 163 same time last year. A garbage truck blaze at Charlestown last week raised eyebrows, but the cause is yet to be confirmed. Other fires have batteries to blame. A Cessnock truck had to dump its load on the street in March as residents throw out old and faulty units. Fire and Rescue Acting Zone Commander Lyndon Moyes says the prevalence of batteries is becoming a problem.
Any fire in a house or in a business or anything like that has the potential to then impact a lithium-ion battery, and then that lithium-ion battery then adds to the fuel load that firefighters have to deal with.
Professor Thomas Nunn is researching new alternatives to lithium-ion products. He says the cause of fires is known as thermal runaway,
which is pretty much a chain reaction. So when one battery starts to get hot and blow, then the next battery does that, and so on and so on and so on. And that starts these lithium fires.
A state parliamentary inquiry has been told e-bikes, scooters and skateboards are notorious for blowing up. Research body EV FireSafe says that's because these batteries are often of poor quality, are left to charge inside and are subject to wear and tear. Firefighters are urging the public to take care and to leave batteries charging outside, to turn them off before going to bed, and to not throw them in the bin because it can cause fires in garbage trucks. Peter Hislop, Newcastle Tonight. That's Peter Hislop there, and that's also not you. Finding a bargain pair of jeans, Doc Martens or jacket in this cost of living crisis is becoming increasingly harder, and op shops have traditionally been the best places to snag a bargain. But as fixed costs rise for businesses, are our dear old op shops also taking a hit? Here's our specialist reporting team.
That's so good. That's so pretty.
It's taken the fashion world by storm, thrifting and finding a bargain amongst a sea of second-hand clothes.
Traditionally, the cheapest shops in the region, but now op shops are being impacted by price rises.
Our teams divided and conquered the op shops of Newcastle to find the most stylish and affordable outfit.
First up, Sama and Holly went to Charlestown Salvos on the hunt to score a deal.
We have a $15 budget, so we're hoping to spend less because it is Charlestown Salvos. So come along, let's go find something.
Next, Grace and Hayley ready to conquer Islington Vinnies and find an absolute steal.
We're here in Islington. We're going into Vinnies. We're going to try to find Peter an outfit. And we're going to compare the prices.
Chloe and Ella took on Hamilton Salvos to find something outrageous and ideal.
So we're hoping we're going to find him an absolute bargain outfit. So come on to Salvos.
Our teams were tasked with comparing prices between different clothes. They ranged from reasonable to ridiculous. Hamilton Salvos saw the highest prices.
$4 for a pair of socks? How's that for a bargain?
Shopping can be such a drag. Don't mean to brag, but Grace managed to find the perfect bag.
Holly found an alluring hat. Would you take a big geeze at that?
Ella found a red coat. It certainly floated her boat.
Our visits to local op shops in Newcastle have only given us more questions than answers. Why are the prices of second-hand clothes so high when they're not even brand new?
So I've just found this dress, and I know that this brand is City Beach, and they're charging $32 for this, but I reckon this hasn't been in stores in about 5 years, and I reckon it would have been $50 brand new. So I'm going to say this is a scam.
From now on, Newcastle locals will have to knuckle down to find the best bargains in the city. Who knows? How far will you go for a price that's super low?
Well, our specialist reporting team's Chloe Marler joins us now. Chloe, good evening.
Hello, Peter.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
What am I wearing?
Peter, we've brought you this beautiful outfit from the op shops, and we really brought the dress because it highlights your beautiful eyes.
Eyes? That's an interesting choice of words. You couldn't find anything else. Okay. Tell me about your op shop experiences. You obviously went to a variety of op shops. Tell me about it.
I had a really great op shop experience. I really enjoyed finding some bargains, and I even picked up myself a new jumper.
Oh, did you?
I did. Op shopping is one of my favourite hobbies, so any chance to peruse the shelves is a win for me.
Okay, and you bought something that was very expensive. Tell me about that.
I did find a jacket that was $76.
Did you buy it?
Did not buy it.
Why not?
I think it's a little bit steep.
Okay, suit yourself. I mean, how much was this dress, do you know?
$2.
$2.
Bargain.
That's impressive. Do you think people will stop shopping at op shops because of these prices? You said that item for $70-something.
I don't think that people will stop shopping at op shops because there's definitely a market for it, and it's gaining popularity online, and people enjoy finding one-of-a-kind pieces that no one else has.
And would you go again?
Absolutely. I would op shop every day of the week if I could.
Every day? Even if it was draining your bank account?
Even if it was.
How much money you got in your bank account, Chloe?
$2.
Chloe Marler reporting there. Well, on to our next story. When was the last time you read a book and logged off social media for your entertainment, you addict? When was the last time you ditched the endless scroll, picked up a book, let your brain binge read instead of binge watching? The University of Newcastle Book Fair was on last month, and bookworms gathered to celebrate their love of reading and Australian literature. Nerds! Holly Fishlock went to the fair and discovered what it means to live without a screen.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I was too busy looking at the books. Friends of the university's book fair, which finished last week. But you're hearing about it anyways. Let's go find out more about the book fair.
We spent a day at the Newcastle University Book Fair and heard some interesting stories from the Friends of the University. It's the annual event where young people remember that books do indeed still exist.
I'm Howard Bridgman. I'm an honorary associate professor here at the university, and my role associated with the book fair is that I'm president of the Friends of the University. The book fair started in the early 1980s, about 1983, and has been going strong ever since. The book fair raises money for scholarships for the university. We sometimes get interesting things for donations. One year I got a telephone, a mobile phone. The knickknacks are funny. Last time we got a set of monkey pod monkeys made of monkey pod.
Book fair convener Leslie says you can find more than just knickknacks.
So there's a category to suit everyone, from medicine to humour, everything. Anything you can mention, we have a category for.
We should read it with this. It might actually help.
Leslie says some patrons leave with more books than a single person can ever read in a lifetime.
Some people walk out with trolley loads of boxes, like 5 or 6 boxes on a trolley, full.
This is also a reminder to mark your calendars for next year's book fair. It's only 353 days away. Back to you in the studio.
Holly Fishlock there, she lives under a rock. Well, thank you for watching Newcastle Tonight. We're online on Facebook and Instagram with the tag @Newcastle Tonight. If you have any stories that you'd like to cover, or if there is any hate mail that you'd like to deliver privately or in person, our email is newcastletonight20@gmail.com. I'm Peter Hislop. You're still not. Thank you for watching, and good night.